Make some noise for the NBA champion, Boston Celtics. Your head coach is Joe Mazzulla.
of NBA basketball underway. In this game, we'll see the Boston Celtics going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Ali LaForce is our reporter. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. George and Martin looking to produce at the forward spots. Eric Gordon is out there with Tyrese Maxey. And it's Embiid in at the 5. And for the Celtics, Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's Brown in at the 3. Grant, nothing quite like the first game of a brand new season. So many possibilities.
You know, BA, for the players, you're excited and relieved at the same time. You get to see all the hard work you put in during the offseason payoff.
To the middle. It's stolen by Tatum. And here we go. The Celtics on the run. And the big dunk at the end of the break.
You've got to be careful around Tatum now. If you're not paying attention, he'll take that ball away from you quickly.
Maxey passes to Martin. Back to Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Holiday. Pass to Tatum. Kick out to Brown. Fires for three. Joel Embiid pulls it down.
Yeah, no, he usually makes you pay from that range.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. I talked to him about Joel Embiid, and Coach told me Embiid does have us worried. He's just so physical out there, but we're going to be physical right back and get in his face when we can, so they'll be trying to challenge big man all night.
Good job there, Ali. Thanks. Now here's Holiday. Shot clock at 6. The three is up. Gordon pulls it in. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Thanks. Well, the Celtics won their 18th championship in 2024, the most of any franchise in the NBA, and with multiple extensions this summer, securing their core moving forward, Boston has made huge financial commitments to compete for championships every single year.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, thank you for the report. That free throw good from Gordon.
And Gordon just continues to prove why he's so valuable. I mean, he knows he's out there to shoot the ball, and he does it very well.
And the Celtics making a change here. Warford's checked in. Good on both. Clark, the Sixers have been at least 10 games over 500 for 7 straight seasons now.
Yeah, and that's great to see after, what was it called? The process that took them all the way to the very depths of the league to finally build themselves back into a consistent playoff team. And their fans certainly deserve good times for struggling through all of those bad times several years ago.
Up top, Embiid. It's hauled in by White.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Horford, a screen on Martin. Tries it from 19, and that's good. Off the glass that time. Tatum's got 5.
Well, I like the determination and the hustle. This guy leaves it all out there every time he's between the lines.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Hey, Boston, let's get going on for Celtics Entertainment. Get loud and listen to hear it. Let's see the Celtics and the started for free t-shirt.
It's the 2K leaderboard showing the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. In third, the 76ers.
It seemed like almost every time they forced an error, they converted on it. Not just winning turnovers, but taking them to the bank.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Gordon outside. Back to Maxey. It's Martin on the wing. Maxey with a screen on Tatum. Here's Martin. Second chance shot. And Embiid with the lay-in.
Embiid will eat you alive on the offensive board. You've got to box that guy out.
Tatum against Martin. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken. But that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
First free throw is good. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
And so Tatum nails both of them. Despite Joel Embiid missing more than half of their games, Grant, the Sixers still won 47 games last season.
Yeah, B.A., and lots of credit goes to Tyrese Maxey, averaging over 26 points a game. Philadelphia also had some good depth, and that really helped.
Now here's Embiid. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 11 feet away, Tatum pulls it in.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Unloads from 13. And George with some nice D. 76ers trail by 5. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Embiid misses.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
Tatum, good.
I just love his approach coming into tonight. Focused and aggressive.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. George outside. Right side Maxey. Over Holiday. Maxey, that's good.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
White, the pass to Horford. To the paint. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist by Horford. Tatum's got 11.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Maxey surveys. Over Holiday. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Maxey's got his second bucket on the night.
Not the biggest guy, but Maxey's determination makes up the difference.
Oubre against Brown to the inside. That one's good for 2. He's got 13.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Joel Embiid is setting records with his scoring, but he said, when I get stuck into just being a scorer, that's not the best version of me. I like sharing the ball. As you've seen the last couple of years, the teams that have won, they move the ball. Nothing is static. So that's how we should play. Pretty simple, Brian.
Yeah, great understanding, right? Thanks, Allie. Boston with some changes. Cornette's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Drew Holiday. Celtics on D. 7-point differential. Maxey finds Martin. Lowry surveys the D. Pass to Oubre. Clock at 4. From deep three-point land. The Sixers with another miss. Celtics lead by 7. Outside Tatum. Inside. Here's Cornette. 4-3. Nails it from 3.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Yeah, you've got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
Now here's Maxey. Philadelphia with another miss. Left side, Brown. Pass to Horford. And again, Boston with the triple.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Maxey passes to Drummond. And there's the lob. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Jackson comes in for Maxey.
Joel Embiid. Reggie Jackson.
Celtics on D. 13-point lead. 6 to shoot. Embiid, a screen on Brown. Jackson finds Embiid. Hits the target from 18 feet.
And Embiid has this shot in his bag. He's confident from that area.
Boston has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Horford outside. 15 seconds left in the first quarter. Tatum. Oh, a heat check there, but it's off target. Jackson on the wing. Floats one up. Misses from short range. Domination in the first quarter. It's been pretty lopsided. Boston out in front. They lead by 11. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. If you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
Great offensive energy in that period. They're clearly on a mission.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit.
And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. We've got Kelly Oubre. Joel Embiid is out there with Kenyon Martin. Then it's Kyle Lowry, and it's McCain in a shooting guard. Now here's Lowry. Yet to see a basket. Now Embiid. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. What a 22-23 season it was for Joel Embiid. Named MVP with the Sixers, Clark.
Yeah, and that was Philly's first MVP since the answer, Allen Iverson, back in 2001. Embiid led the league in scoring at over 33 a game on 55% shooting from the floor. Remarkable. Nobody could stop him. He was virtually unguardable.
The free throw drops for Embiid. And Grant, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
That one's no good. And Clark, this last summer, former Sixer Doug Collins inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame.
Yeah, well-deserved honor for Doug. I mean, he's Philly's former #1 overall pick back in 1973, and he played almost a decade there for the Sixers. Also coached the Sixers, among many other teams that he had a chance to coach in the NBA, but clearly an NBA lifer and one of the best guys that's part of the NBA fraternity.
Martin, the pass to Lowry. Embiid, high post. Outside Oubre. The 3. Knocks down the triple. Oubre's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Asking Oubre to help stretch the floor, and he delivers.
On the wing, Tatum. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Buries it down low. Tatum's got 17.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. checked in for the Sixers. And a chance now to look at the highest scoring teams in the league from last season. The Celtics, second.
Boy, they do an excellent job offensively. Most of the season last year, they were really in sync. A nice flow and rhythm to their offensive game. But anytime you score the points they did, it's about unselfishness and trusting each other.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Pass to Oubre. Screen by Embiid. Down low. Boston pulls it in.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Council. Lowry outside. 5 on the clock. Got it. Good job in the low post. Lowry's got his first 2 points.
Excellent play call that time by Lowry, breaking up the defense with the pick and roll to create a shot for himself.
Horford, a screen on Oubre. Pass to Horford. Back to Brown. From downtown, Council with a rebound.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Martin against Tatum. Now here's Lowry. Tight defense on him. Horford with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And Brown with the stuff.
Boy, there's a lot to like about the attitude of Brown. If he sees a fast break opportunity, he's taking full advantage of it in a heartbeat.
Now here's Lowry. Screen by Embiid. Lowry right side. Can't get the reverse layup to fall. Boston leading by 11. Pritchard, the pass to Tatum. Here's the teardrop, and it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. Here's Lowry. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. Lowry's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that'll hype your team up. Great defensive play at one end, instant offense at the other.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Checked in for Boston. Paul George, he's checked in for the Sixers. Maxey comes in for Lowry. Oubre against White. Outside Tatum. Here's Pritchard. Off target with the 3. 76ers trail by 9. And the Celtics far and away the best record in the NBA last season, Grant.
Well, they rode that momentum into the playoffs, capturing the franchise's 18th championship, passing the Lakers for the most of any team in the association.
So it's Boston now, after the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. Tatum, a screen on Oubre. Horford outside, pass to Tatum, 6 on the shot clock. This one for 3. The rebound by Embiid. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Martin, the pass to Maxey. And here's Oubre. Screen by Embiid. For 3. Oubre, that one's good. And now it's just a 4-point Celtic lead.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. That free throw misses. Well, this was a big summer for the 76ers, Grant, trying to capitalize on their championship window with superstar Joel Embiid.
You're spot on, B.A. Acquiring the talent that might allow him to save himself for the home stretch. Of course, last year's playoffs, he battled heroically, but ideally, they'd like him much closer to 100% come the postseason.
And the second free throw is good. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first half of basketball. Martin outside. Back to George. Fires the three. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got 5 rebounds tonight. Outside White. Horford finds White. Tatum against George. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. White for 3. Good. And it's Horford who picks up the assist. Horford's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, White is a capable three-point shooter now, and he does not need a lot of space or time to get off the shot.
Now here's Martin. No points so far. Shot is good by Gordon.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
Here's Tatum. Tatum showing off the strength.
Over the years, we've really seen Tatum elevate his offensive game. Now he's a dynamic, multi-level scorer.
It's Martin on the wing. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Horford. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Embiid's got 9.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
And they're starting to heat up is what they're doing. They're on fire. I mean, that's what they need to climb back into this game.
Now here's Brown. And it's Tatum missing. White against Martin. Now here's Gordon. Here's Embiid. And so it's the Boston Celtics with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, Jason, you hold the lead going into halftime. What's been your advantage so far?
For most of the half, we were really good defensively. We let our foot off the gas a little bit, so we got to do a better job.
Keep the pedal to the metal, guys.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drums, please.
And no good. Trying to get that one to fall.
One more time, a round of applause for our contestants.
Welcome, everyone, as we dig into the details. Things working out so far for the Boston Celtics.
They've been playing very unselfish. I'm telling you, these guys are feeding off the ball movement, and as a basketball fan, it's wonderful to watch, Shaq.
Yeah, no Tyler Ball from them. That's why they're getting the good looks. Get it, Tyler Hero?
Tyler Ball, Hero Ball.
I knew you would understand, Ernie.
And changing it up, my favorite segment, social media posts. Okay, Big Play Jay wants to know, what's the hardest thing about playing in the NBA?
The travel, man, those airplane bathrooms are tiny.
Yeah, maybe for some people, but you know, I never had that problem.
That's because you're tiny.
And we had a private jet.
Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executed.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. It's Tatum at the 4 with Horford at the 5, Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2, and it's Brown in at the 3. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Now here's George. Still no points. To the inside. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. Jaylen Brown picks one up. Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Cornette's checked in for Jaylen Brown.
Paul George, one of the most versatile and dynamic players in the league. I mean, he does a lot for his team offensively and defensively, which I think frees up the other guys to do their thing.
Holiday finds Horford. Outside Tatum. Over George. And it's Tatum missing.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
No good. That would have tied it. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Boston Celtics. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Pass to Cornette. Outside Tatum from deep. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Stumbling to start the second half. 3 straight misses.
Now here's Embiid. George feels it out a bit. Embiid, a screen on Horford. To 3, George. Boston with a rebound. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. It'll be the second of 3 straight games on their home floor. Outside Tatum. Fires from deep. That won't go either for Tatum.
Well, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Pass to Oubre. Embiid, a screen on Tatum. Inside. Oh, a vicious move by Embiid.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Taking a look back at last season, the team leaders in rebounding, the Celtics second.
Their effort on the boards was a point of pride for them. They play a physical style, and it served them well.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Holiday against Gordon. Now here's Holiday. Not a lot of room. The kick out to White. Just 4 to shoot. Here's the 3. Boston Boston again missing.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Horford with a steal. Now the Celtics on the move. To win the drought, it's deflected.
Oubre putting those long arms to work, manages to get a hand on it.
For the lead. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
One's off. And it's tied up with that one.
Couldn't put them in the lead, but at least does enough to tie it up.
The Celtics have gotten 0 shots to go out of 6 attempts. To the middle. Here's White. Inside. White gets it to go.
And, you know, this is Drew Holiday's role. He's out there to run the offense and get his guys going.
The 76ers have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Gordon with a screen on Tatum. Back to Gordon. Pass to Embiid. Goes back up. Inside. Embiid gets the advantage.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And here's Holiday. He's scoreless. Clock at 6. A deep 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Martin, the pass to Embiid. Oh, look out! Joel Embiid with a power jam.
You know, with his size and offensive versatility, the defense really has its hands full with Embiid.
There's a screen. Back to Holiday. Pass to White. Outside Holiday. From deep. And it's Martin with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Gordon. Embiid, a screen on Tatum. Tatum against Gordon. Let's go with a 3. Buries it from 3. And it's a 5-point Philadelphia lead.
You know, Gordon has always been a guy who could knock down the 3, and his attempts increased significantly, though, when he headed to Houston, and he is rock solid from deep.
Now here's Holiday. No points yet. Back to Horford. To win the run. Oh, through contact. White gets the finish.
Outstanding concentration that time by White on the take. Played through the contact and scored.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
And into the floor right now, it's Celtics Entertainment.
Boston with some changes. Hauser comes in for Cornette, and Pritchard is subbed in for White. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Lowry, he's checked in for Paul George. A minute 39 left in the third quarter of the game. Lowry outside. Outside Oubre. Gordon outside. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Embiid. No good that time. Horford with some nice D. Celtics trail by 3. Here's Pritchard. Back to Tatum. And there's a 3-second violation.
Second in free throw percentage. And they did a great job of protecting the ball. Second fewest in turnovers. That's tough to accomplish in today's fast-paced style.
And last year, the #1 ranking in steals just illustrated the level of effort that they put in on D. Now here's Lowry. And out of bounds, Boston will have it.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
And 1:01 left to play in the third quarter. Holiday against Gordon. Now here's Holiday. Defense right on him. Tatum inside. Defended by Gordon. Oh, and it's Tatum finishing it off inside.
Just 1 for 5 this quarter, but don't expect him to back away from adversity.
Lowry with it. There's 25 seconds left in the third, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's a nice display of patience inside from Lowry. Didn't rush his shot, takes his time, and really does a nice job sinking these high percentage looks.
Now here's Tatum. 21 points in the game. Shot clock at 5. For the tie. He can't get that one to fall. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. The Sixers on top, up 3. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Kelly Oubre out there with Kenyon Martin. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then it's Kyle Lowry. And it's Doughton in at the shooting guard position. Lowry no good. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Oh, Tatum takes the contact.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't have it.
And then Embiid with the dunk.
You know, it's the muscle and size of Embiid that allow him to score through contact.
The Celtics making a switch here. Springer's checked in. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Jackson is checked in. Free throw drops for Embiid.
Clearly an MVP caliber talent now. Embiid continues to impress with his versatility on both ends. A man that big shouldn't be able to do the stuff that he does with the ball.
Here's Hauser. Pass to Horford. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And a moment to check out who the Boston Celtics have coming up. On Thursday, they'll defend home court against the Portland Trail Blazers. And then on Tuesday, they'll be taking on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And for that game against the Heat, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see lineups get sorted out.
Tillman's checked in for Boston. Walker comes in for Springer. Walker against Jackson. few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Screen by Embiid. And here's Oubre from the arc. On target from range.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And Tatum drills the three.
One triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Now here's Lowry. He's closely guarded. Pass to Jackson. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Celtics trail by 4 to the paint. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Kelly Oubre picks one up. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They've been all about high percentage looks in this game, working the ball inside and doing whatever it takes to get it to go.
You know, they've been knocking down triples, too. They've continued to make the most of their opportunities from behind the arc as well.
Free throw good, Walker. Drew Holiday's checked in for Hauser. Gordon, he's checked in for the Sixers. And both free throws good for Walker. Here's Lowry. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Screen by Embiid. Pass to Gordon. Embiid inside. He's against Tillman. Embiid gets the bucket. Embiid's got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Lowry. Walker passes to Pritchard. Right side Tatum from outside the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Tatum's got 10 points here in the second half.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Here's Embiid. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got rebound number 7 tonight. Holiday against Gordon. The drive by Holiday. Six on the shot clock to take the lead. And it's Martin with the rebound. Martin's got 5 rebounds tonight. Lowry with it, and Walker picks him up defensively. Throw it down on the lob.
Yeah, running the offense, just one of Lowry's many talents.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error.
You see yourself on the screen and you show us your best move. Let's go!
And some changes here for the Celtics. Porzingis is checked in for Tillman. Jaylen Brown comes in for Walker. And Derek White subbed in for Drew Holiday. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He isn't liking what he's seeing out there on the perimeter, saying to his guys, defensively, we're too lax, and they're getting any 3 they want. And offensively, the ball movement, it isn't crisp, which is why we're not getting many opportunities from outside. I want to see improvement on both ends.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Philadelphia leading by 3. Pass to Lowry. Up top, Embiid. Feet out. Boston pulls it in. Here's Pritchard. Here's Brown. He's covered by Oubre. Brown passes to Porzingis. Tatum from long range. He's off on that one.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for him.
Oubre passes to Gordon. Now Embiid. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Embiid's got 22 points.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Tatum looking it over. Porzingis with a screen on Martin. There's Tatum with the three. Sinks the tray. Tatum's got 32 points.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
There's a minute 59 left in the fourth. Porzingis against Embiid. Over Porzingis. Embiid can't hit. And it's Tatum with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 2. To tie it up. And he takes it up and lays it in. Tatum's got 13 points in this quarter.
And Tatum has been in these situations before. He's reliable when it comes to stepping up in big moments.
Embiid against Porzingis. Pass to Gordon. Three-pointer. Hits the trifecta.
And Gordon has the confidence of his teammates, a prime-time scorer who lives in situations just like these.
Now here's Tatum. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Lowry.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. A heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second. And that brings him within 2 here.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
To the middle. Here's Embiid. Count it!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. Boston now. Pass to Tatum. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Jason Tatum, first personal foul, second team foul.
Now Gordon. There's the triple. Lowry, no good. They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
Hey, and with Brown, guys, it doesn't matter what point in the game it is. I mean, he's ready to shoot whenever he has the ball in a good spot.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And the second of two is good. And that makes it a three-point lead. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. Six seconds left in the fourth. Martin against Tatum. Outside, Brown. Porzingis with a screen on Oubre. And here's Brown for three. Oh, bangs home the three. Oh, an enormous three-pointer. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the inside, and stolen by Porzingis. There's Tatum with the three. Ooh, no good there. Potential game winner was off the mark. Time expires. We're going to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. Weren't enough to decide this ball game. Sit back and enjoy as we move on to overtime. Tatum is the four with Porzingis at center. The perimeter pair, it's White and Brown. And it's Holiday in at the point. And here's Brown for three. Gordon pulls it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Inside, here's Oubre. Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful. An incredible athlete. Kelly Oubre Jr. looks to throw it down.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Boston trailing. Outside White. Back to Holiday. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
The free throws off from Holiday.
Holiday really is a soft-spoken guy on and off the court. Leads by example, is extremely reliable and talented, and his teammates have great respect for him because of it.
Now here's Embiid. Tries yet again. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up. knocks down the first one.
The physicality of Embiid, unmatched really, yet he's so much fun to watch because he's agile, has skill and touch. Man, is he a joy to watch work.
And Embiid drops them both.
And he doesn't let the pressure get to him. Cool and confident from the line.
Pass to Tatum.
2 minutes remaining.
And it's Martin with the rebound. Martin's got 7 rebounds in the game. Maxey against Holiday. Martin, pass to Embiid. Over Porzingis. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter.
With his diverse offensive game, 7 feet tall, maybe a little north of that, and 280 pounds, Embiid might be the toughest assignment in the league. No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Outside Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Over Porzingis. And the basket by Embiid. Embiid's got 30 points.
You like Embiid's confidence and willingness to step up in the big moment.
Porzingis with a screen on Martin. There's Tatum with the 3. Drops in the 3. Tatum's got 39.
When this team needs a bucket, it naturally looks for Jason Tatum, and he typically comes through.
Maxey finds Embiid. Boston pulls it in.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Philadelphia now. It's a 1-point game. Pass to Embiid. Fade away. Philadelphia with another miss. And here are the Celtics. Now here's Tatum. Here's the floater. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
Coming at you with so many ways to get his points. Tatum draws a lot of contact throughout the game. Gets himself to the line.
Paul George, he's checked in for Philadelphia. He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. So both free throws good, and it's a 3-point game.
What composure at the line, forcing your opponent to look for the 3-pointer now.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game.
It's time for Dance Dance. If you see yourself on the screen, then you know what to do. Show us your moves.
Gordon outside. Down low. Oh, deflected. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Embiid finds Martin. Holiday against Gordon. Here's Martin. No good from three-point range. And he commits the intentional foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
Misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he does get the second one. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. George, a deep three. And the miss. And so it's Boston who scraped by with the win. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end. Whew.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Thank you. I'm here with Jason Tatum. And Jason, congratulations on the win. What did you like about this team's performance tonight?
Our toughness. And, you know, we figuring it out. It's early, but we taking it game by game, quarter by quarter, and everybody contributing. So, you know, I like it.
Thanks, Jason.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Jason Tatum.